Folks, we have traveled to the second floor here of the Lincoln home, and the first room that we have gathered in here is the guest room here. And so this is where the Lincolns would open up their home and allow their guests to stay the night. And it was tradition in those days that the guest would receive the very best. You're actually going to see some items in this very room here that did belong to the Lincolns, such as this bed right here. It's the only bed in the home that was here during the Lincolns' time frame. The rocker before me, the chase lounge or fainting couch is theirs, as well as the dresser on the far right-hand side here. But Mary's half-sister Emily, she stayed in this very room right here. Mary and Emily were very close and very tight growing up. And she will open up her home, allow Emily to stay here. She'll stay here for about 6 months in this very room. Seems odd to us today that someone would stay so long in our homes, but in those days that was not unusual. It took so long to get to a certain spot, you tended to stay there a little bit longer than normal. Now, as we're going to transition out of this room, you'll see a little nook off to your left. Right? We believe Mrs. Lincoln spent many an hour at that very spot. One of her passions was her sewing. She loved to sew. And we found many needles in between the floorboards, so we do believe that that was one of her special spots within the house here. And why not? It was a great source of light. Plus, she could see what was happening right in her very neighborhood, have an understanding what was happening outside. Once you're done checking out the nook area, you can continue on into Mr. Lincoln's room, and we'll join up there.